Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to From the Depths, Allies Adrift, where I am joined as ever by the wonderful EnterElysium.
Hello.
Especially wonderful today because we're fairly happy. We're working on something we both love quite dearly, and that is things that blow other things up.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah, I do too. It's one of my few joys in life. Right, we have off camera just quickly set up a shell and some ammo. This is stuff that both of us have individually done on our own series a few times. But EE, would you like to go over what the shell is? Just so everyone understands what we'll be firing.
So the shell is 2 gunpowder, followed by a tracer, which will increase the accuracy.
Basically
4
a flare, yeah.
high explosive, and a shaped charge. So the shaped charge will make all the explosive force effectively get channeled inwards in a cone. In theory, it should be able to punch through a layer of metal.
Okay.
We'll see in practice, but the tracer is going to do some pretty useful stuff for us. Do you want to explain the tracer?
Yeah, okay. Well, the tracer effectively, as you're probably aware from any kind of military movie you've ever seen, like a machine gun will fire a burst of bullets, and then every 5th or 10th bullet, depending on the firing rate of the gun, will fire a bullet that actually is used phosphorus or something like that to create a light, a line, quite a strong flare, if you like. So you can use that as a visual aid for aiming your bullets, because you'll see where that bullet lands. As you can see here, we've got these fairly bright flares being fired. Now, we fire them every bullet. You could set it up to fire every 5th or 6th, but it gets a lot more complicated. The way it works is as long as the bullets leaving the gun are leaving at the same sort of muzzle velocity as the bullet with the flare, or the tracer, in this case, all of them will, because we're only firing one type of bullet. Then, as long as the next bullet is fired relatively soon after, it will gain a accuracy bonus. As you can see there, the bonus accuracy factor from flares is decreasing, because it stays at 2 for a little while, and then the longer the time that passes, it drops back down to 1, and so on and so forth. Now, our inaccuracy is 1. It's actually fairly high in accuracy, but when we start firing this thing quickly, and lots of flares are being fired, you'll notice the bonus accuracy is 2, which is more than our inaccuracy. I'm not exactly certain how that works, but... Ooh, has it?
Yeah.
Cooldown
it did decrease for a time, and then it's back up to 1.13.
It says 0.17 for me on the cooldowns when I look into the cannon, but I'm not pressing Q on it. Let's have a quick look.
It's telling me different information, which is probably completely, wrong.
0.17 is the cooldown being listed for me at the moment. Do we want to do a little bit more testing with that?
Okay, let me fire it myself and see if that will give me a different stat.
Go for it. Oh, how pretty.
For me, it's firing the guns in pairs.
Looks like the cannons are firing properly. It looks like the correct number of bullets going out. I can't tell you for certain, but... Right,
well,
so...
I'm going to assume that's a client problem, because I know there are a few issues with the advanced cannons.
There are a couple. They are getting better, though, over time, but there are still a few glaring inconsistencies between the client and the host, unfortunately.
Autoloader load time increased due to complexity, not autoloader. Autoloader. So there we go. Glaring inconsistency right there.
My lord, how could they even ship this with such bugs in it?
Yeah.
I want my money back.
The shell length, by the way, is
1 millimeter,
0.5 meters.
Oh, 0.5 meters.
The shell's not particularly long.
No.
We could have a slower fire rate and much bigger payload.
We could. Would we be able to get it to work on the belt feeders still?
Yes. If you look in the actual magazines themselves, you can see that they aren't quite as long as they could be. I could probably make this a fair bit longer, not massively longer.
Go ahead.
At least one more.
If you'd like to, yeah, sure.
Well, it's the case of the trade-off for a slower fire rate.
Yeah. Now that is going to be our Gatling cannon. It's going to be at the front of the vehicle. We are either going to have one large cannon or 2 slightly smaller cannons further back. Now, I'm in favor of having a large cannon that's firing fairly slow-moving shells, but big shells, big explosions. So we've got rapid-fire Dakar at the front, much less rapid, but far more Dakar at the back. No? What's wrong?
the changes to the stats, like it does 25 more explosive damage,
Mm-hmm.
but the reload time increases quite a lot.
You could just increase the size of the shell instead.
And that would involve more gauge increases. I could do that if you want.
You could, yeah. I mean, because that doesn't involve messing with the shell itself so much. It just involves increasing the gauge of the shells that we're going to be
Well,
firing.
if you want to like watch the shells, I'll increase the gauge then.
Okay.
And then we'll twiddle backwards and forwards of those. This is something like where I think having two people doing it is really beneficial because it means you don't have to go backwards and forwards as one player.
Yeah. I love the fact that you can have different amounts of shells in there as well, though now all the shells are gone. Can't quite see.
Right, I've got the shell diameter up to 103 millimeters.
Doesn't look like we can store them in this. It's a little bit too
you'll
small.
probably need to decrease the length of the shell by 1.
Okay, let me have a look at you. Number of barrels, desired shell gauge. What gauge do we want the shells at?
103 millimeters.
The shell... Ooh. The gauge slider, 103 millimeters, so that's one... I can't reduce it that much. Desired shell gauge is basically 180 millimeters is the limit, is the minimum. 1.8 centimeters.
Oh, where are you looking in the cannon or in the
Yeah,
shells?
in the cannon, sorry.
Leave the Shannon on no limit.
Oh,
and it
right,
will
okay,
stick
sorry
to
about
its
that.
max, which is 1025, which is close to 103.
Okay, so we want
And
what do we want to do in the shells then?
If you go and try and set it to 103, see if it will allow you to make a 1 meter long shell at 103.
No, 2. So 102, no, 101, 100. Yeah, exactly 1 centimeter. Will still be a length of shell rack. Sorry, yeah, 10 centimeters. I do apologize.
Okay, right. If I do shell gauge, the problem is shell gauge is 10 centimeters, whereas everything else is measured in millimeters. It's not consistent.
Yeah.
Right, so I've set that to 10 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And yours is...
Is it loading in now? Sounds like it. Yes.
I've got more inputs than you've got. Yeah, I've got 11 inputs. You've got. I've got 12 inputs. You've got 11 outputs. I need one more output.
Okay, I'll pop that down. There we go.
Taken. Okay, so that is now filling up nicely. Alright, so what stats are these shells? And what barrels do they require?
Let's have a look at the stats. All right. From the shells, they have a muzzle velocity of 87.6 meters a second. Kinetic damage is 71. Explosive damage is 331.
That's good.
Expected explosive radius is 6 meters. The heat penetration metric is 27. And particulate count is 9. That's actually a fairly nice particulate count, honestly. I usually only get them as high as 3.
Through 2 levels of metal.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That'll be beautiful, actually, yeah.
The question is, how long is it going to take to cool down and reload and stuff? Like, what's the reload time on that?
Let's actually... Oh, I'll have to have another look back over here then.
Oh, and what barrel length does it want?
Barrel length, optimal barrel length is 4 meters. And that's pretty much for both. The optimal barrel length for propellant burn is 3.2, so 4 is fine.
We've got 5, we're good.
Time to expected reload from clip 4.43. Time to pass to ammo clip 8.9. Expected time for barrel cooldown 2.44.
We should get something along the lines of do, sort of every 0.4 seconds or something. I imagine.
Okay, so this gun has really changed in its nature.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You're fairly accurate with that. And as long as we've got flares, it's
delay.
still...
If I put the fire delay on to 0.2,
Okay.
0.2, there we go. It should now fire.
How accurate are these, though?
Accuracy is 1.7. That's not
No.
accurate.
Bonus accuracy from flares, 2.
Honestly, I don't think the flares are doing much
No.
difference. Actually, looking at them over there, that's quite a wide.
Yeah.
I would honestly be tempted to put something else on, like either a base bleeder or fins to make them slower but more accurate.
Yeah, I think a base bleeder would be nice. We'll see how much we can get out of that. Though, if we're going for a base bleeder, we could just... No, gunpowder casing would increase the cooldown.
Why don't we remove one of the gunpowders, replace it with base bleeder, and remove the tracer and replace it with more HE?
Sure, we'll go with that.
It'll be a slow shell, but it's not designed for range. We're going to get close. We don't need range.
Yep, that's fine. So, muzzle velocity is now 62 meters a second. Slowed right down. Explosive damage is 354, but the heat penetration metric is 29. You can almost get through 3 layers of metal armor.
So that's like 2 layers of metal and a layer of alloy.
Yeah.
With ease.
Particulate count is now 10. That's
Okay.
actually going to be very nice.
I'm digging this.
Yeah. Expected kinetic damage is 54. Expected recoil is fairly high, 5,176. Expected time for barrel cooldown, 1.55 seconds. That's actually dropped significantly.
I can probably get rid of like a load of the cool things over here.
Expected reload time from clip, 4.43, and still same time to pass shell to ammo clip.
I'm going to slow the firing rate right down to 0.4 seconds.
Okay. Do you want me to strip out some of the coolers?
I mean, they don't matter at the moment. We can strip them out later.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, give it a good old fire now.
All right.
Ooh, I need to put a actual, like, a guide line. I don't think it's got one.
I think you're controlling it at the moment. Yeah, controlled by you.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Oh dear.
Ah!
We're being attacked.
Ah! Where?
Oh my lord, they're here. They've come for us.
What?
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna bring down the Thunderbird.
Okay.
Don't engage.
Wow, okay. They've got the Stratostorm, a Raptor. That's surprisingly dangerous. 37 strength against something that really can't even take a single blow.
Okay, well, the Colt Bomber and 2 Thunderbirds are coming down now.
Okay.
They'll be here shortly. They travel pretty fast.
That is terrible. We've completely got sidetracked. We are derps.
Yep. This is why you need, like, some people manning your radar so, you know, they can tell you.
Yeah, honestly. Oh. Our fleet got pulled. Oh, right. Our fleet got pulled out of play in order to see whether it was coming. Whether it was going to attack us, I guess. But yeah, that would actually be pretty useful. How long have we got? 50 seconds? No, they'll be able to do it in 50 seconds, I'm sure of it.
45.
It would be useful to have a bunch of people around to... Some people actively engaging. Well, what do you want to do? Should we just let this beautiful vessel try and do its best? Got 30 seconds.
Do anything. It can't get close enough to use its cannon. It can't defend itself from missiles.
How close? 20 seconds. I think it's going to be close enough for the co-op bomber and the 2 Thunderbirds to engage in a fight from that distance.
Do that. Oh, they just jumped forward on my screen. That really helps.
Yeah, they're almost there. We've got, what, 10 seconds? 5. Come on. 0. Oh, dear. Oh, well. They were just outside range. That is so horribly unfortunate. Okay, well,
Can we, like, immediately retreat or something?
who
is in the battle? It's
Cancel battle is disabled. Oh, if we'd attacked, we would have been able to, but I'm afraid not. Not this time.
Okay.
We could bring in the friendly structure beside us to try and help us.
All it'll do is mitigate some of the damage.
Might be all we need for this cannon. It's got an AI. It might be able to.
We could have the temple fight them and no one else.
But is the temple actually got any weapons on it?
Yeah, it has a cannon, didn't it? We put a cannon in the belfry.
Okay, right. Well, let's go.
And if we fail the fight, they get to re-siege us.
That's true. Okay, well, fair enough. We're sacrificing the temple for this. Begin battle?
Yeah. It's got a flyer in that force, so...
Got 2 flyers in it, actually.
Oh, God. Right, Yep,
cannon
in the belfries.
Yep, there we go.
Cracking.
How will this do? I recommend you don't control the cannon.
Not.
Okay, it's engaging itself. Well, there we go. Their flies are in the drink right now. Oh, no, it's going away. Oh, no, it's back in the drink. Fantastic.
It stays in the drink, we've got a chance. But that's the small one. It's got a bigger one waiting behind it.
Yeah. It's trying desperately to sink. I approve.
Hopefully the bullets have a chance to get there. I don't think they will. They're
No,
still
they
en
won't.
route.
And they're massively inaccurate anyway.
Well, part of the reason was to, hit air targets. It needs to be a little bit inaccurate in some cases, but...
Yeah, that's true. Though at this point, we could re-equip that with flak.
It's a custom cannon, not advanced.
I know, but we could
do we
make
have
a
any
new
missiles?
one. I don't believe so.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Run!
No, I will go down with the ship.
It's not a ship!
Oh, that's a good point. Run!
Also, I've got a really high maintenance, so I'm just going to stand here, actually.
All right, okay. I think we both do. The only problem is, it's now not in a position where we're going to be able to take it out. Oh, this is too beautiful of a temple for you to attack, you scallywag.
It is pretty beautiful. I've missed the ship.
Yeah, you just said it wasn't a ship. I tell you what, the woods retexture really makes this place look awesome. I mean, wow.
That is
Look
a good
at
point,
that.
actually. Ow. Oh, God.
Stop complaining. Come on, cannon. Come on, cannon. Aim up. Cannon. Cannon, do your thing, cannon. Cannon. Why not cannon? Are you controlling cannon?
No.
You sure?
No.
You're not sure? Okay. I'm going to go
I'm
stand
gonna
up
build.
on the rafters.
New object.
Hello,
Max
rafters.
Turret. We're doing good old tradition.
Incoming missiles.
Just keep building. I'm building a missile system.
Okay.
In fact, can you put down a AI below it while I do this?
Sure. Where's the missile? The new system being built?
On the roof. You'll see it at one of the ends.
Okay, I see it. You're making a missile system. Very well.
Yep. It's going to be laser-guided kinetic kill vehicles.
Okay. Gotta be honest, we are quite derpy sometimes in this game. We end up in the most derpy situations.
To be fair, that's probably why people are watching at this stage. I don't think
You're not
people
wrong.
watch just to min max.
That is quite true. Oh, I'm building on the turret, unfortunately. Let me just change that. There we go.
Right, fins. Variable thrust. Whoa!
That's fantastic.
I was so confused there.
Make that sound again. I liked it.
Whoa!
Fantastic. AI is set up. I am telling it to prioritize altitude aggressively. It really doesn't matter. There's only one thing here that it can fight, but... there we are.
Single pixel.
What kind of range are we going to have on this?
Range? Probably about 1.5 kilometers. I'm not going for a particularly fast build. Also, I don't seem to be able to... Oh, hello.
1.5. Okay, set up.
Why can I not put a single pixel IR seeker there? Oh, it's a forward-facing. Where's the
What are you looking for?
laser designated receiver? That's the one. Oh,
Yep.
beam rider. That's the one. I was looking for the wrong thing. It's fine.
Okay, that is doing big chunks of damage. Trying to repair as best I can, but thankfully we had the foresight to build loads of repair bots into this, so they're doing a fairly good job on their own. There we go. Have you built the receiver? There we are. I was wondering where you were going to put the laser. You don't need to put it at the end. You can just put it up. Honestly, it'll be fine.
Would it not get blocked by itself?
Only if it's aiming at something directly in front. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You can put two. One on the top as well.
Good point. Yeah, let's do that. And then ejectors.
Yep. For some reason, you've lost the beam that was on top. There you go. Okay, do we have much ammo in here?
We've got no ammo,
Really?
which is why the gun stopped firing.
Oh my goodness, really? We'd never
Quickly.
built ammo on
Oh
this
god,
thing?
missiles!
Where would the ammo be?
Underneath, on a pylon. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the ammo down here. What were we thinking when we built this? Really? No ammo?
Well, we added the guns as an afterthought, I guess, so...
Alright then, I'll let us off for this once. There we go.
Of course I didn't copy it across to,
All of them.
all of them. Yeah. I just fired a load of, bodies.
Well done. It's okay, I
Okay,
forgive
fixed
you.
now.
Honestly, I do. Millions wouldn't, but I forgive you.
Thank you so much, Havok.
You're welcome. So what being friends is all about, you know, being able to forgive the derps.
Very true. Okay, we're still reloading.
There we go. 4
Oh,
ammo
the AI
processors
died.
as well.
No,
What?
Yeah.
Better
The
not
missile
be.
turret isn't tracking anymore.
Is it out of range? Because it's got a range of 1,500.
Okay, it's fully loaded.
Missiles are away!
It's firing completely the wrong direction.
Oh dear, that's not good.
It's set up to fire at the wrong angle. 45 degrees. It wants to fire about 10. Maybe 15.
I'm going to add in some automated control blocks to control the ammo processors that I put down. Right. If ammo fraction less than 25. Wow, we just lost our engine. Then ammo processors turn on.
Okay, missiles are up. Missiles are up.
Go forth, missiles. Do your best. What are missiles? Missile, what?
Maybe increase the range so it gets it on the way in rather than the way out.
Okay, I can do that.
That said, no, we're okay. We've got missiles incoming. Oh, miss. And a hit. We got a hit.
Oh, fantastic.
It's
We've
still
lost
flying.
a lot, but...
We are taking a proper pounding. The cannon's gone.
Yeah, we've lost a lot here. We've lost our engine as well, which is actually quite dangerous on a floating fortress.
I'm hoping it'll get repaired. That's just my hope.
Yeah, it's already been repaired.
Okay, we are doing damage to it now. It's lost its engine.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
and the missiles are away.
Yeah, part of it's custom
Connection. Oh, it's being taken out of the sky. 2 connections. 3 connections.
Yeah, that's the ammo.
And its 2 damages going down. Okay, well, we managed to recover just in the nick of time there.
Can you take control of the cannon and try and not destroy it so that we've got more... Now it's too late. That thing's going to spawn in.
There's nothing I can do.
Can you turn the fortress so that our missile has a line of sight on it?
I can certainly try, yes.
Because currently our belfry is kind of blocking us.
Rightio. Where is it? Belfry is there. We need to turn this around. There we go.
A little bit more, a little bit more. That's good.
No, it's okay. I'm watching. I'll turn it all the way so that both weapons can fire continuously. There we are.
I don't think we have to worry about the gun. It's still... it's getting built pretty quick.
It's getting built very quickly. I think we're both working on it.
Yeah, and I've put all my points into repair.
Oh, I haven't. I'm being a scallywag. Missiles away.
Here we go.
Ran out of fuel.
Damn.
No.
It's got anti-missile defenses.
Oh, it has too. It's also launching flares. They won't be particularly... Oh, yes. It's lasering those missiles fairly well. Incoming missile attack. Straight down on the noggin. Explosions. Many explosions. Missiles are away. And think we might connect. No, we're missing. The laser designated is having a real hard time. Ah, damn.
We could switch to infrared.
No, I think we'd have just as much trouble.
It wouldn't be kinetic kill vehicle, but it could have an explosive payload.
Should be okay, I think. Honestly, I think we should bring in vehicle, but we can't now because we didn't put it in the
It wouldn't ever
group.
hit anything in the air. It's completely not spec.
That's true.
The
Incoming death.
Okay, I'm just working on building more payload.
We've just lost our cannon and I'm down.
Okay, I'm dead!
Well, Temple is probably dead too.
It's sustained by repairs. 2 damaged.
Okay,
I'm repairing it.
down.
Oh god! Oh god, no! Temple!
Why? Why? No, Temple is gone. Temple is despawned. 2 damage, it's gone. We have lost. Battle finished. Temple dead.
We will get our revenge.
We will. Yes, unfortunately this one has to be wrapped up just as we go into the next fight. But thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our derping around whilst also trying to build a new ship. And we hope you'll be joining us for the next. But until then, as always, do take care.
And stay shiny.